Welcome to week whatever. Actually, I think it's week 3, but we had a half week the first week. So here we go. So you can see on screen this is what is happening on Monday, and the rest of the week. The slideshow is also going to be linked in Schoology, so you can see this. It'll be linked right underneath the video. Let's just take a look at that. So underneath here, you have the project tracking sheet, which we're going to look at in a moment. You have the calendar for the year, and we're currently in session 0. Session 1 will start next week. And the activities we've done so far are listed out here. And these are coming up on Monday, and this will be at the end of the week. In between, we're going to do another project, which I'll show you in a moment. So again, Schoology overview video, which you can watch. This is the thing you're watching right now, and it will always be here for the week. And I will link the video, the slideshow, right under here as well, so you can access that. And that I keep up to date, and it has what we've done in the past, so you can go back in the past if you want to look at it, but you don't have to. Okay, so this week, we've had some equipment problems in the room. We had somebody spill a drink. There is no food or drink allowed in the room. And somebody spilled a Gatorade on the carpet, which was pretty nasty. So just a reminder, no food or drink in the room. Sealable container with water is allowed at your desk. You may drink at your desk with that, as long as when you're done, you set it down and it's sealed, so if it gets knocked over, it doesn't spill everywhere. On the screen right now, you can see that we'll cover some more stuff in the room. Let's take a look at Schoology's gradebook. So this is how you read the gradebook for my class. The assignments are here, which you can click on at any time to read the directions in the assignment. And I write it out with the what, why, how, and descriptive verbs for each assignment. Let's actually just take a look at one of those. So if I click on, let's see, complete this, you will see the what, why, how, and it goes into detail. Click on complete and so on. And so just to remind you of how the structure works, I try to be really specific, and I try to keep the instructions as clear as possible. Now, the reason why I'm showing you this is that when you read the comments, if you did not get full credit, you have to do the thing. So this person has not turned in the course syllabus signature stuff. So once they do that, they'll get credit for it. So again, I give you information here on what to do. I prefer for you to look at the Schoology gradebook because you can read the comment here, then click on the assignment to find more detail if you need that. Now, the big spreadsheet that we work on, again, we're going to look at that in a moment. The yellow stuff helps indicate to you that it's still not completed and I still need it from you. And it's just me communicating with you every day what you're working on, because I know there's a lot of parts it takes to work in a team to create something, whether it's a film, game, or a song. And we have to track all those individual parts. That's what the big spreadsheet is for. It's to help you understand what you need to do and me communicate with you so we can keep moving things along the line. Again, read the comments, look at the assignment if you need to, and oftentimes I will put in here what to do. So turn into Mr. Leduc. If it says finish this and then email Mr. Leduc, then just do that. In this case, when you finish this stuff, I'll see it and I can check it off. Now let's take a look at that. So this is film class, and you can see a number of people are still not done filling in this information over here as well. I need links to your blog. In the assignment that I emailed you in the middle of last week, it's also in Schoology. I asked you to complete this at home and then email me your blog address. I would like you to also link it here. So if you weren't sure where that was, it's right here. So you'll highlight the word blog and you will then turn it into a link right here. Now, if I click here, you'll see that this is this particular student's blog and so on and so forth. So if we click on this, it takes us over to their blog. And in this case, the link didn't work right. So I'm going to fix it. Whoops. Let me try this a little again. Click here. So this is this student's blog, and they've been in my class before. So this is their previous work. So there's that. And then again, you're filling out this information. Now, here's the thing. We spent a number of hours of class time working on this. If you're still not done, I need you to take this on as homework to complete this, because we're not going to have class time this week to work on this stuff. On Monday, we're finishing the slideshow, and on Tuesday, we're going to present the slideshow. So that's what's happening. Now, this is game design. If I go to film, you can see it's very similar structure, the same stuff for the most part. There is a difference in School of Rock. where they're creating a Soundtrap account. I emailed them the activation code. The activation code is also right there. We ran out of seats. I've rectified that. We now have plenty of space in the class. For those people that have not done this, now you can click on the activation code and join our Soundtrap group. In game design, you were doing a number of things. You had to go to construct.net and that's somebody deleted. Put that there. Construct.net. Actually, let's put this right here and create an account. I'll go to itch.io and I'll put that here as well because we are all accessing this and there. Sometimes things get moved, but create your account with school district credentials at itch and then put your username down here. Same stuff that we've been working on. Again, if you're not done with this, please finish it at home. We're working on the slideshow on Monday. So I wanted to show you all of that. And just as a reminder, the assignments will be in here and they'll be up here so you can keep track. We are going to be doing one thing that I don't have posted in Schoology yet, but in film class, becoming a film student, we're going to be doing activities throughout the week to prepare for that. In game design, you're building a board game. And in rock, you're going to be setting up your equipment, getting an instrument, going through that process. We're also going to be doing a signal test. Can you hear the instrument through your computer or device or whatnot? And so we'll be practicing that in class. All of this is done this week in teams of 2. So you have a new seating arrangement when you come into the classroom, and that is to help us go through and finish work this week. So I've set you up with a teammate to problem solve the things that we're working through this week. And it's just for this week. And we'll work in teams of 2 because first week it was a little bit tough for some people. I think you didn't know what you were doing and who to lean on. So I'm going to support the teams of 2 as we work on the activities this week, giving you resources and checking in with you to see that things make sense. And so that'll be our workflow for this week. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the class.